Welcome to UBC's Forest Sciences Center. This building is home for the departments of Forest Science, Wood Science, and Forest Resources Management, as well as the Center for Advanced Wood Processing. Completed in 1998, the Forest Sciences Center building was conceived in response to UBC's need to have a modern research and teaching space able to match the internationally recognized forestry program. As you walk into the building, feel free to walk around and explore the building's atrium and public areas, while we tell you all of the interesting things about this building. The building's design mandate was simple and clear: to provide a visual showcase for the integration of wood and all of its uses within a building. The aim was to demonstrate the ample possibilities of uses of wood both for structural or architectural purposes, as well as to promote the market for wood-based building products. The Forest Sciences Center building was designed as 3 distinct blocks in order to satisfy British Columbia's building code regulations at the time of construction. These 3 independent blocks consist of a 5-story laboratory block, a 4-story office block, and a 1-story wood processing center, also known as the Center for Advanced Wood Processing, all of which surround the central skylit atrium. This atrium, as you will soon see for yourself, is a true testament of the technical capabilities and the large-scale applicability of wood-based building products. Each of the 3 blocks are independent from each other through structural seismic joints and fire barriers. The 4-story office block structural system consists of parallel strand lumber, beams and columns supporting a floor assembly of engineered wood joists and plywood sheathing with concrete topping. Walls are framed conventionally with SPF dimensional lumber and oriented strand board for shear resistance. The 5-story laboratory block is made from Douglas fir glulam beams and columns supporting the exposed wood trusses and roof I-beams. Finally, the 1-story wood processing center, due to concerns about possible vibrational effects on laboratory sensitive equipment, was built as a reinforced concrete block. As stated before, the Forest Sciences Center building is a formidable showcase for the variety of possible uses for wood. As you came in through the main entrance doors, the simple yet beautiful use for glulam beams in order to support the entrance glass canopy is visible. As you made your way inside the building and from the lobby into the atrium, the extent of the different uses of wood inside this building become apparent. Dimensional lumber is utilized as drop ceiling, which features the small-scale aesthetic beauty and applicability of wood that most of us are accustomed to. Yet, as the whole structure for the atrium appears, the large-scale applicability of wood becomes ever so more explicit. For example, the 4-story office's block walls are covered with Douglas fir boards and big leaf maple wood veneer. But definitely what caught your eye as you came into the atrium had to be the column trees, supporting the skylight roof of the atrium. These column trees are composed of 13-meter tall column trunks clustered in groups of 4 that support 3-dimensional truss branches. Notice the effect that these column clusters have on the sensation of room spaciousness, as opposed to having one solid, much bigger, simple column. The trusses are anchored directly to the walls of the office block via steel-wood hybrid connections that utilize steel plates, steel rods, and timber rivets. These trusses then cantilever from the walls to the top of the column trunk clusters. To provide the necessary connections for the complex 3-dimensional trusses, a special steel shear plate connection utilizing timber rivets was used. Developed for use in glulam construction at UBC in the 1960s, timber rivets are still the most suitable solution 35 years later, as they allow for a more efficient transfer of loads and easier access for on-site assembly. Finally, the skylight roof is framed in 3.4-meter-long wood purlins that span between the transverse parallel strand lumber beams. A great place to admire from a different angle and vantage point the beauty of the various uses of wood within this building is the staircase on the center of the atrium. From this staircase, access to public areas located on the second and third levels is possible. It is also highly recommended to explore the upper levels as better and more detailed views of the structure are available. If possible, before you leave the Forest Sciences Center, find out if the lecture theaters are open, as the wood uses in these spaces are truly marvelous. As an interesting side note, the machine laboratory at the Center for Advanced Wood Processing has gained a lot of publicity recently because it is home to North America's first CNC timber processing machine, also known as the Hundager robot drive machine. This is the end of the audio tour for the Forest Sciences Center building. For more information about this building, make sure to visit all of the features available on the website. Thank you.